Looping around the sewers box was not on my to-do list, but here we are, and the reason why we ended up looping the sewers box was because there were 3 supers in the box. We killed Roach earlier, and now we are in the box to kill the rest of them: Spider, Fly, and Moth. With the new density update, you sure hell know that sewers is completely packed, and there is no way you cannot survive here without a mega squad or without being completely stacked. If you have neither of these things, well, look at this. Do you think you can survive this solo? If you can, then you're cheating. Or the developer. And onwards we go to kill the first super, I guess second super since we killed Roach earlier, but I did not record that. And the first one seems to be Spider, although Fly is near. Both at once would be tragic. Spider is the hardest in these sort of situations, so I would say it's a good thing that we are dealing with it first. And there's enough of us to kill it. And if there's enough of us to kill the Spider, there's enough of us to kill the Fly and the Moth. Maybe not Roach. In the box, I mean. And now the Spider is dead and I obtain the loot. It is time for the Fly. And the Fly ran away, the coward. Actually, it's a good thing it ran away, because we probably would have died if both of these supers were onto us. But just because the Fly is easier doesn't mean it cannot kill us. It most certainly can, and it most certainly can when there's a bunch of mobs coming after you. It's one of those times where you wish the Fly will target one of the summons, because then it would give us more time to prepare and revive other players. And it actually did. It targeted one of the ant egg summons, which gave us more time to kill it. And I also here obtained the loot. But I died. And most of us also did. I thought it was over here, but I think it was not over, clearly, because there were some that were still alive, and hopefully reviving us all. And to whomever clutched all of this, very good. Very good indeed. You helped us, and you will help us obtain the final super, which is the Moth, and potentially looping around the sewers box. What a great mission we have, what a great adventure we're going on here. And whilst this is happening, of course I will try and do whatever I can to obtain more of the loot from all of the other Ultra monsters here. Whilst trying to get Ultra Magicae. This was around the time I was farming for it. For the collection. And because at the time it was actually a good petal. A good magic petal. I mean, it still is, but the rest of them got nerfed in some way. And the Moth is here, but someone keeps attacking it and it keeps moving away from us, because none of them are using Bulb, because they are not very good. Are we going to have to do another loop around just for the Moth, because some players don't know how to use Bulb? Well, it seems to be the case so far, as we have done one official loop around the sewers box, as we are back into the entrance. How far will we get and how many more loop arounds will we do? I have no idea, but if this is what it takes to obtain the Moth loot, then is it really worth it? Only if I can obtain the loot from the Ultras, then it's worth it for me. And time for the second loop. Will we obtain the loot from the Moth, or not? Who knows? Who knows? It depends on who targets it first. And it depends on if they have Bulb equipped, or if they will have Bulb equipped. Because you must have Bulb equipped to lure the Moth to its surefire death. And to whoever is using the Bulb, good job, you lured it, as well as everything else. It's okay though, that was gonna happen with any kind of Bulb. And I obtained Ultra Wing. Nice. Second Wing? Maybe? Oh, that would be so great, but I'm not really here for that. Now, I don't care if we survive or not, because we have obtained all of the loot from all of the supers, or at least I did. And now we farm, because of course we do. Who is going to not farm here, when there's a potential chance to obtain a lot of the loot that you may or may not want? I'll take anything, because you never know. Plus I had to because I needed Ultra Magicae. I wanted it, I needed it, I really wanted it. That's all. It's probably the only magic petal that I really wanted. The rest, other than... No, actually no. Just Ultra Magicae. Okay, maybe leave. So for now, I continue the farm.